Hi, it's Greg, and today let's see 5 hacks to save some time when you manage your contact database in HubSpot. So the first hack is to use the note feature in an efficient way with your different collaborators. So you just need to, when you're like having a call with a lead or when you're like working on a specific lead and you want to communicate some details and information to your colleagues and other HubSpot users, you just click on notes and you create a note. So this tool is used to communicate information about a lead, a company, or a transaction, a deal, sorry, with other HubSpot users. But if you create a nomenclature of specific wording using hashtags, you will be able to easily find all the information you need about any leads. So for instance, we call Ashley Klein and we say this lead needs more time. So instead of typing that, we can just delete this needs more time and use hashtag need more time. You save the note, and then when you go to your main HubSpot contact view, you can click on the little search option, and when you will type hashtag need more time, you will see all the leads, companies, and transactions that have this hashtag in their notes. So it's really easy for you to find the information you want about a specific lead or another one. The second hack is about property updating. So for instance, normally when you will update a specific property for a lead, you will go to his contact page, click on actions, view all properties, try to find the properties you want to update, click on it and update it, and then save. So it can be really time consuming to do so, but the good news is you can do it directly from your contact view page. So you choose the lead you're interested in, you go to the column that corresponds to the good property, and you just need to click on it, and you can modify it as you please, and then save. The third technique is how to manage your page view. So normally every user will have a contact view page with the column is interested in. So if you're not satisfied with the one HubSpot gives you at the beginning, you can just click on edit columns and add manually the columns you're interested in. But sometimes when you will want to like scan your database or find specific information, you would want to see a specific property appear in your view page without changing your view settings. So to do so is super easy. Every time you will click on advanced filters and filter your database based on a specific property. So for instance, marketing contact status is known. You apply the filter. Magically, it will appear at the end of your view. So basically, you're able like to quickly scan your database without like changing your view. Our 4 hacks will also use the contact view page to do massive edit or massive lead attribution. So basically, if you want normally to update properties in bulk for a specific segment of your database, you will need to create workflows. So for instance, like this list, trigger this workflow that will update this property. If you do so every time you need to do like this one-shot edits, you will create a lot of non-used workflows that will complexify your operations and is not what you want. But basically, with these advanced filters settings, you can do something way more simple and optimized. So for instance, we want to target our leads based on their non-marketing contact. And let's say the create date is this year. And let's say that's it. Basically, you can just click, you will have all the leads corresponding to these filters. You can click on the little box on the top left of your columns, and you will automatically select the first page. If you want to select all the leads concerned by these properties, so the 503 records, you click in this button here, select all 503 records. Once you do so, you will be able to do a lot of massive editing. So you can basically click on assign here, and assign them to a specific lead owner. You will be able to edit their communication subscriptions, set them as marketing contact or set them as non-marketing contacts. If you don't select all your database but just one page, you will be able to enroll them in workflows, to add legal basis, or to add to static list. And you can also click on edit here and you will be able to change specific properties for all those leads. So for instance, all the leads I create, I want to say they are unqualified. I click on unqualified, I put the number of the leads I want to change. It's just like a confirmation by HubSpot, because when you do massive editing, you can make mistakes. So HubSpot asks you to reconfirm is really thing you want to do. You click on yes, I want to apply this change, and you update. And our last hack for today will be to create like more flexible static list. So if you need to create static list, you might have realized that is not really user-friendly in HubSpot. So basically, if you create a static list based on different filters and properties, and you save it, you will not be able to modify it later on. Or if you create an active list to be able to modify these filters and then convert it to a static list, it will still take a lot of time, because every time you save an active list, HubSpot needs to recalculate your database to give you the good list of contacts. So basically every change can take you around like 1 or 2 minutes based on your the size of your database. So what we want when we create static lists is to be a bit more flexible. So when you're not exactly sure about like what filters you want to use to like make like some small iteration to segment your database in a more precise way, you will don't use static list, you will use these advanced filters as we used to do since the beginning of the video. So let's say I want to create a static list of like less than 10 records, and I will add the contact owner is any of, let's say, bad example, test1 hssimple.com. I apply filter and I say, okay, now I want those leads to go on the static list. You create a virgin static list, you select all the leads, you click on more, and you add them to static list. And then you will find the list you created and you click on add. So that was my 5 hacks on how to save some time when you manage your contacts in HubSpot. If you like this content, please put a thumbs up on the video and don't forget to subscribe in the channel to be sure to don't miss any of my new videos. If you want to go deeper in your HubSpot understanding and how to automate your portal, I create a private web page on Notion named the Workflow Box. On this page, you will find all the different workflows I presented on my website. And for each workflow, you will find a specific like technique profile that gives you more context, more information, and why you should implement this or this workflow in your portal. A tutorial video, a detailed blog post that gives you much more context and explanation about like how it works, prerequisites that you need to have on your portal before starting this workflow, and then we will go step by step on a practical case with a to-do list action that you can follow step by step to be sure you don't forget anything when you implement this workflow to your portal. So if it's something that might interest you, you just need to click on the description below and fill a short form, and I will see you there. I hope it was clear enough. I wish you a great day and see you next week.